These mushroom extracts, according to some people, are like taking a real-life limitless pill, unlocking your brain's full potential and allowing you to be more productive than ever. It comes in this box and it's $150. Not cheap. I'm going to document myself taking these extracts orally and then tell you if there's any significant change in my mood, my productivity, or overall daily life. And unlike a lot of the other quote-unquote productivity boosting products on the market, these extracts have an overwhelming positive response from the supplement community. Thousands of 5-star reviews and a ton of video testimonials from users and endorsed by professional athletes.
What's up, y'all? It's Howard Woodley. My secret weapon. This right here is my Biohacker set.
Life Cycle tincture. Somebody gave me some of that recently.
Yeah,
it's very good.
That said, they're not FDA approved and there's no undisputed evidence that they're proven to give you the benefits that they're marketed for. All we have is anecdotal evidence based on personal consumption. So take what I say in this video as my own opinion and please do your own research before deciding to buy or consume these products. First up, the cognitive boosting lion's mane. 3 pumps directly into the mouth. Do not inhale. I'm gonna take a double dose just because I can. Let's see what happens. Wake up, Titty. What are you doing?
Leave me and my mushrooms alone.
What mushrooms?
Lion's mane.
Swallow. Spitters are for quitters. Human beings on average are only able to focus for about 4 to 5 hours each day. So if I'm able to take these extracts and boost that focus power potential by even 1 or 2 hours, that would be a huge win. Each of the 3 mushroom extracts that I'm about to try are supposed to give your body a different benefit. Theoretically, they're supposed to work like potions in a video game. Some potions will give you super speed, super strength, or invisibility. These mushroom extracts work the same way, they just have more realistic benefits. Lion's mane is supposed to give you a boost in your cognitive function, Cordyceps a boost in your energy, perfect for you caffeine addicts out there, and Reishi is supposed to help with your sleep and recovery. I've been working for 3 hours straight, and I can honestly say I have never experienced a period of time where I've had this least amount of brain fog going on in my body right now. I can think straight, I can focus. It's titty time. How did you actually think lion's mane held up?
My brain's really functional right now. My mechanics are better. I feel more clear. I feel more technical. I could fight someone.
Is lion's mane the only thing you're on?
Yeah.
Aside from that, it got me thinking. These mushroom extracts and others like it are called nootropics. Professional athletes, business owners, and elites around the world are taking these supplements religiously. Is that why they're able to get ahead of people like you and I? I've been watching YouTube videos on guys like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and more for quite some time. And based on everything that I've been able to learn, there are 3 main things that will allow you to unlock progress on your goals. But more on that later. Now it's time to try Cordyceps, the energy boosting extract. We're about to hit the gym and it's time to try Cordyceps in the vial this time. This is supposed to give me a ton of energy. The dropper. It doesn't taste too good. Let's go see what happens. Okay, so after getting home from the gym, I did remember that I felt a little bit of extra motivation after taking the Cordyceps. I just had that extra boost to do a little bit more, and it transferred into me doing around 10 or 20% more reps than I usually would in the gym, so I'd say that Cordyceps was a huge success. But why does it feel so difficult to get things done in the first place? Back in 2014, I created my first YouTube channel, Delvage. At first, I was uploading Call of Duty cut commentaries. As I slowly started to pick up skills like graphic design and video editing from watching YouTube tutorials, my content made a shift. I myself started posting those tutorials on graphic design and video editing, trying to help aspiring YouTubers and content creators. But then I stopped uploading. why? It's a question that up until recently, I couldn't give you an answer to. And then one day, while I was scrolling through YouTube, I watched a video by Cole Hastings, and suddenly it clicked. Internal friction. It's the force that lives within all of us, and it prevents us from putting ourselves in those uncomfortable situations that really move the needle towards achieving our goals. Internal friction is the reason why I stopped uploading YouTube videos all those years ago. But it's also something that the elites of the world in productivity understand, and they trick their minds into ignoring it. The solution? Just start. Internal friction only works until you put one foot in front of the other and begin working on that task that you're scared to start on.
Okay.
Now it's time for bed. We're gonna try Reishi with a couple sprays and see how that works. All right, you got me?
Yep.
All right, zoom in. They don't taste the best. It doesn't taste the best, but it's gonna work. I'm not supposed to be this happy before I go to sleep. Okay, time to go to sleep. I got a chance to speak with one of the owners of Life Cycle, Julian. Why do you think that more people don't know about these extracts at a widespread level, given the amazing benefits that they have?
Mushrooms are fascinating from a cultural point of view in the sense of the history they've had. You know, they came on to the scene pretty late compared to other vegetables and things because we weren't able to cultivate them. So you had this psychedelic area that was like, no, we can't do anything there, this is dangerous. And then we've got mushrooms that are poisonous. So between those two, we've had a lot of bad propaganda around mushrooms, unfairly on trial for crimes they did not commit in many ways. You know, out of 3 million mushrooms, there's 10 mushrooms that are poisonous. You know, in Australia, you've got more chance of dying from a shark really in a surf, and that's not that high either.
If you had to describe the benefits of integrating these kind of extracts into your daily routine, how would you do that?
You know, depending on the person and the sensitivity, but you know, at a minimum 5 to 8% up to a 10 to 15%, just noticeable difference in terms of your performance and your behavior and your mood.
How quick should someone expect to feel that 8 to 15% boost in their benefit with that specific extract?
Lion's mane is pretty immediate, you know, and I think that's probably a big part of why it is the best seller and the leader of the pack. You'll definitely notice that sharpness, that clarity. That's the one you notice very quickly. Same with Reishi. If you take it that evening, you will notice your sleep improve and getting to sleep improve. Cordyceps, but if people have been having a lot of caffeine in their history, 3, 4, 5 coffees a day, that'll be more gentle for those people. But in saying that, for people who are having a sort of a normal 1 coffee a day, 2 coffee a day type diet, they will notice that endurance, that part of the day where they're like, hang on, it's the afternoon, I don't need a nap, hang on, I don't need a coffee, hang on, I feel good. That's what you'll notice.
Grogginess. I don't know if I woke up this morning without grogginess because I took Reishi the night before, or if it was because I got 8 hours plus of sleep. Honestly, either or could be the reason, but what I will say is I didn't have grogginess after waking up while taking Reishi. So take that for what you want it to be. Do you see a significant boost in your own productivity and effectiveness when you combine Cordyceps energy with lion's mane concentration and mental clarity?
It's a match made in heaven in simple terms. You know, with coffee or caffeine or pre-workouts, body's energy is feeling amazing, but the mental clarity and sharpness is not fully there, and that's where the lion's mane smooths that out and the Cordyceps smooths that out. So those two are morning essentials for a high performer or someone wanting to really dominate the day or get the most out of it.
I simply had to try it. The cognitive boost of lion's mane combined with the energy boost of Cordyceps, it seemed like the perfect combination for productivity improvements. But before we get to that, what's the second secret of excellence? To answer this, I had to do a bit of a deep dive into the psychology of successful entrepreneurs. You'll often hear the line, follow your passion and the money will come. This has been discredited by a lot of people for the simple fact that it's just not true.
Don't follow your passion. First, you focus on making a fucking living.
Every speaker always says follow your passion. What when you follow your passion, that's a trap. I think when you put passion first, you erect a giant wall. And if you can get over it and get down to the other side, then you get to write the biography and tell the world about how you identified your wish. In my view, that's simply not how most success works.
You have to provide value to the open marketplace, and unfortunately that means that things like underwater basket weaving simply won't cut it. And now the final secret for unlocking your productivity. And it's one word: consistency.
Cold showers in the morning, waking up early, morning routine, journaling in the morning, 10-15 minute meditation, even if you're terrible at it and you don't feel like you're getting anything out of it, just the practice of learning to be still. Morning sunlight when you can as well, that early sun.
Building habits is easily one of the most important things you can do when trying to achieve your goals. And this is because you won't have to manually activate energy whenever you want to complete a task. It's kind of like how you'll brush your teeth every morning when you wake up, or even make your bed. It's a habit that you've built by doing it over and over and over again, and you don't have to actively think about doing it when it's time to do it. These kind of habits take a while to register in our brains, but once they do, they can become part of our daily routine pretty easily. So I asked myself, what if I could incorporate this logic into other aspects of my life? Writing and recording YouTube videos, taking my dog Layla for a walk, or even sitting down and reading an informative book. It's not a change that will happen overnight. In fact, it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit, according to the research by Dr. Philippa Laley. I'm probably butchering the name, but I'll put a link in the description to the research that I did for this video. And even then, it depends on the actual person. 66 is just the average number. It can take anywhere from 18 to 256 days to build a habit, depending on who you are and the habit that you're trying to build. You have to remember there's always someone out there doing the things that you want to do and living the life that you want to live. Most likely, they would have had to go through the trials and tribulations that you will to increase their productivity out of their daily lives and achieve those goals that they set for themselves. So whether it's 18 days or 256 days, all you have to do is get started. Until next time, cheers.
Okay, time to go to sleep. How many sprays should I be taking? I've already taken like 6 or 7. 3 pumps into each mouth. Okay, so I basically took a double dose. Cool. Okay, time to go to sleep.
Do it one more time.
Okay, time to go to sleep.
Are you sure?
With Reishi. Reishi.
Okay, try and, yeah. Yeah. Give me the fucking box. It comes in this box. And it's $1,000!
You ready?
Yep. It comes in. Slap me. Come here. Okay, that's close enough.